2026 just seems to be the year of pure food slop. Whether that be AI fruits
I want you all at once.
or burnt peanut clones,
It's like, with all due respect, I think Dr. Disrespect was talking to somebody he knew was a minor.
Here's the thing, guys.
or the topic of today's video, this weird protein labeling issue that's going on. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like a lot of food companies nowadays are scrambling to push out basically the same product, just with the word protein on it. Honestly, it's becoming kind of a buzzword at this point. It's unfortunate because these food companies are taking advantage of these uneducated people that don't really know what to look for. These people will see a box of their favorite food with the word protein on it, assume it's good for them, and buy it without really thinking about what they're getting. And because they're protein products, these companies hike up the price because it's a better version of their old formula, even though it's like the same exact thing. It's low-key kind of wild, and especially like what some of them guarantee. Like, look at this Pop-Tart TikTok I saw the other day.
New Pop-Tarts protein pastries have 10 grams of protein.
Pop-Tarts protein at 10 grams of protein. New Pop-Tarts protein.
The price comparison between a regular box of Pop-Tarts and a protein one is really only $1 difference, but if you're struggling financially, those dollars add up. So if I'm paying for a protein product, it better get me one step closer to looking like Ronnie, or at least the Pop-Tart in the commercial.
New Pop-Tarts protein.
So let's look at the labels. Okay, same amount of calories. Let's look at the protein. Oh my
Goodness.
10 grams of protein for around 400 calories. That is an awful ratio. It's barely different than the label of a regular Pop-Tart. And these companies have the balls to call it a protein product. Absolutely insane. We are going to be going to my local grocery store to see just how much protein slop is really being sold to us. I think the strategy is just gonna be go through every aisle and see what sticks out at me as just straight up like basically like misinformation and like blasphemy. Okay, so here's an example of like actually good like and truthful marketing. It's this lean cuisine, because it never says high protein, or at least not on the front while people are seeing, but it does advertise the calories and protein. And while some are a little like questionable, stuff like the baked chicken and the roasted turkey and vegetables is actually a good like quality marketing. So lean cuisine gets a pass. Here is where we get a bit more sussy. Kodiak. Now these guys are a bit sneaky, we'll say. They're really popular. Protein packed is what they say. Protein packed. Let's see. Now for 12 grams of protein, I'm wanting either 120 calories or less. Let's see what we actually have. 240. Kodiak. Let's update that formula. Okay, off rip, high protein, but it's only 10 or 11 grams of protein. So it better be 50 calories if we're saying high protein. 340. All right, this is actually just straight up. This is lying. That's what lying is. That's lying. Busted. Found the protein Pop-Tarts. I love Pop-Tarts. I love Pop-Tarts. Why we gotta try to be devious with it? Again, 12 grams of protein for the oatmeal. Oatmeal, you want carbs. Why do you care about protein? We're gonna look at the bag. It's 220 calories. There has to be a line drawn between what we can call a protein product and what is just a regular product. And here's where we kind of start running into some problems, right? So let's say I'm not gonna buy the protein Pop-Tart name brand. All right, but I still wanna get my protein in while eating a Pop-Tart. How do I do that? Well, we have Legendary here. Now, these guys actually have good macros. 20 grams of protein for 180 calories, okay? What's the problem there? It's a bit pricey. About $3.59 for a singular Pop-Tart. Now, that's about as much as a box that comes with 8 Pop-Tarts. So it's like, there is some give and take financially, and that I do understand. It just kind of sucks because I understand the push and pull of wanting to be financially responsible, but also wanting to like hit protein goals and have a sweet treat at the same time. In case you couldn't tell by my trip, sources that we think are better are also often a lot more expensive. Even more so than some of the hiked up prices of the kind of poorer counterparts. So how can we remedy this? How can we get the treats we want, the protein we want, and still be financially all right? Well, the thing is, we can't. Well, not all the time. Let me explain. I mean, literally, we can't have our cake and eat it too. There's gonna have to be some give and take when it comes to hitting certain goals. Probably the worst thing to do would be give up and just buy the slop that's being pushed out. Probably gonna be small and broke going that route. Second best thing would be to get a job so you can buy the freaking ones you want. Freaking broke? What are you? Get like me. Yeah, just kidding. I'm actually in the same boat as y'all. I am very, very financially in need. Arguably the best option was to find some cheaper alternatives for your favorite snack or sweet treat, or try to create some recipes on your own. A box of sweeteners, no calories, no sugar, is about $22 for 1,000 packets. Get some of those, look up some recipes online. There are a ton of creators who are in the same boat as us who want to make good tasting stuff while also being financially responsible and hitting our protein goals. The internet is our friend and will not betray us and enslave us in the future. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on the protein epidemic. Maybe you've seen stuff that I haven't seen yet. And drop a like if you like this video, if you like my thoughts. Thank you for watching to the end, and the sun beaming.
New Pop-Tarts Protein.